Hey guys, it's Justin and Alicia, and this is one of our sons, Isaiah. He has Spina Bifida and club feet, but he is just a trooper and has been doing awesome. And we wanted to do an updated video for you guys on how to put on his Ponseti boots and bar.
And we made one of these videos about a year ago, but we've been getting a lot of questions, and he has since then begun walking, and so we wanted to show you how to put them on, and then after that, if you want to stick around, we will tell you a little bit more about Isaiah's clubfoot journey. He was born with bilateral club feet, so we will share our experience and the surgeries he's gone through and different things that have happened to correct his feet after we show you how to put on the boots and bar.
And the man has told me to tell you, disclaimer, we're not medical professionals, so...
Not at all.
I said it there.
We are parents. We are not anywhere close to the medical field.
But we have been doing this a long time as parents. He is now 2.5, and we've been putting these on him since he was like 8 months old. So we've been doing it a while. We'll show you our routine.
And we hope that it helps you. We needed that reassurance once we started. It's easy when you're in the doctor's office and you're watching them put it on, or they're helping you through it, and you think, oh yeah, I got this, and then you get home and you're like, what in the world am I supposed to do with these? So hopefully this will refresh your memory from the doctor's office and just encourage you that you're doing a great job.
Whoa, that was good. One more time, one more time. Boom!
Whoa, all right.
That was good. So we start out giving his feet a good stretch because his feet naturally go in and up. So we stretch them.
The way that our doctors and physical therapists have shown us. So please do whatever your doctor and physical therapist tell you to do, but this is what our routine is.
And obviously, give the boy something he's interested in. That book is actually doing the job right now.
You take the boots, and ours have a handy dandy R for the right foot. And I'm holding his left foot, so I'm gonna grab the left boot.
You like that book?
Yep.
Yep.
Isaiah had some issues with some redness on the inside of his feet here from pressure, so our orthotist added some padding here and here just to help with the pressure. So if you're having those issues, keep in mind that you can talk to your doctor about it or your orthotist, and they might be able to do something. So we stretch his feet, and then you want to get his leg at a right angle and then his foot at a right angle. So you've got his knee bent and his foot bent, and you take the boot and you slide his heel down the boot to the back until it's all the way in the back, and you're keeping pressure. So let me do that again. So you're holding his foot here, keeping it at the right angle, and you slide it into the boot until you see his foot all the way back. And you're keeping pressure on the top of his foot here. And I usually hold on to the bottom of the boot and then the top of his foot to make sure that it's in the right spot. And fold this across with my other hand. This is when I let go with my right hand, and I'm keeping the pressure with my left thumb. You reach across and you take this buckle, and then I usually switch again because he's bigger. So when he was younger, I didn't have to switch hands as much, but now it's easier just to switch, but you're constantly keeping pressure on that foot. And once that's on, you always want to start with the middle because that's where the pressure is the greatest. And then you want to make sure that there are no wrinkles anywhere, especially in the sock or in the, what's called, the tongue of the shoe?
Yeah. Because
if there's any wrinkle, it can cause blisters. After the top one, we were told it doesn't really matter whether you do the bottom or the ankle. And we've got little marks on here that are kind of guidelines of where to buckle.
And we always let him pull it through. Since he's 2.5 now, he likes to help. So we'll let you see that.
So when he was younger, when he was younger, we would just do it like this and not buckle the bottom half so that we could adjust. But now we also do that so that he can help us with the second half of it. So now we hit on the other one. You bend the knee, you bend the ankle, so everything is at a right angle. You put the heel in here and you slide it back.
Mama.
Hi, buddy. Keep pressure. And then you switch hands. It also helps to have it at a right angle so that if he's pushing at all, he's pushing his foot into the boot. You just make sure there's no wrinkles. And I've noticed as he's gotten bigger and gotten bigger boots and bars that it's harder to keep the tongue from getting wrinkles in it. So when he was little, that wasn't nearly as big of an issue as it is now. And I always pull the sock because his socks are a little bit big, and just pull the extra fabric out. Once everything's in, you just check it one more time. And then what we do is we partially buckle them, and that's so that Isaiah can help pull the rest of the way. You want to show them how you do it? And that just helps him be a part of it. Is there another one right here? Right here, no, right here. Good. This helps him to be a part of everything and also works on his fine motor skills.
This.
Good. This one. Good.
So moving on to the bar, basically you want to see Ponseti from Isaiah's view, so he should be looking at it like that. And they just slide on the bottom of the boot. This is something that he actually likes to do and help out too. Very good.
1, 2, 3.
Yay, very good. And that's it.
We will also show you how to take off the Ponseti boot and bar. So just like you started with the middle strap, you're going to start taking it off with the middle strap. That releases the spot that has the most amount of pressure first. And then it doesn't matter, from what we were told at least, which of the other 2 buckles you do. Whenever you take off his Ponseti boot, you always want to take his sock off and really look at his foot. He's got a little bit of redness from his AFO. You just want to make sure, because Isaiah has spina bifida, he does not have the normal feeling in his feet. He can feel some, but you just really have to keep an eye on all the spots on his feet to make sure they don't turn into blisters or sores. So one thing I forgot to show you was how the Ponseti boot disconnects from the bar. And to do that, you push this button while holding the bar and you just pull the shoe off. As you can see, there's a little button here that pops out of the slot. And to put it back on, you just slide it in and then click it into place. And to explain a little background on what exactly the Ponseti method is, it's a manipulative technique that corrects congenital clubfoot without invasive surgery. It was actually developed in the 1950s, and it corrects the foot with a series of 4 to 7 casts that are changed weekly. Many times, a tendon release surgery is required after the casting is complete, and that's just to pull the foot up into dorsiflexion. One final cast is put on post-surgery, and it stays on for 3 to 4 weeks. After Isaiah's final cast, he was given his Ponseti boots and bar, which he wore for 23 hours a day. And if you want to stick around, we will share a little bit more about Isaiah's personal journey with his club feet.
All right. So some of the questions that we've been asked was, is Isaiah walking? How long has he been walking? And he's 2.5 now. And he started walking at 21 months.
But keep in mind that Isaiah does have spina bifida, so he has more than club feet that he had to overcome. When he was just a couple days old, they started with like a soft moldable brace because he had bilateral club feet, so his feet were all the way turned in and up towards his leg. So they started immediately, you want a haircut? Okay. So he immediately started getting help with his feet. And then once we were home from the NICU when he was 10 days old, we went to another hospital that was closer to where we lived. And they said that they did the Ponseti method. We did our research. We knew we wanted somebody who did the Ponseti method, but we did not get the results that we thought we would. He ended up being cast off and on, off and on for about 8 months. Not solid that whole time. He did have an ETV, an endoscopic third ventriculoscopy, which is a surgery for his brain, for his hydrocephalus. That was some time without casting. He kicked off a bunch of his casts.
Yeah,
and
that was weird, just seeing a cast like not broke or cut open, but just laying there.
It kind of messed with your head. It was like
you think a leg's in there.
Yes.
Oh,
Anyway, so we had some issues with that that hospital. They didn't actually have the doctor or the surgeon do the casting. It was some nurses who were trained in the Ponseti method, but for Isaiah, who is a more severe, difficult case because of his spina bifida and the severity of his club feet, it just was not working for us. So we switched to Scottish Rite in Dallas. They were amazing. The orthopedic surgeon was the one who cast him, and within 7 weeks, his feet were corrected and he was ready for his heel release surgery. He needed more than just the tendon release. He had to have a little bit of the back of his heel reconstructed. So it was a partial foot reconstructive surgery, but he didn't have to have the total. Oh, you can sit on the stool?
Good.
Okay. So that was in about May of 2018. And and he's off. Okay, Isaiah wants his mask on. But after his foot surgery, he was cast immediately post-surgery, and he was in cast for about a month. After that time, you want to look at yourself?
Cheese.
Jeez.
Mask on.
Yeah.
Mask is
Get the
on,
mask
yeah.
on.
Bye.
PJ mask.
Night Ninja. He was cast for about a month, and then after that he was put in the Ponseti Boots and bar, and he was in that for 23 hours a day. He had 1 hour off, and that was for about 3 months. And then after that he had his AVOS that he wore during the day, and he wore boots and bar at night, which is what we are still doing.
Yeah.
We were told that he would have to wear his boots and bar until about 4. But he started walking at about 21 months, and that was just amazing because that was something that we just thought we would never see.
Yeah, we weren't sure if he would ever be able to walk. That was just great to see.
Yes. We had been told that that was something that wouldn't happen just because of his spina bifida alone.
He has overcome a lot. If you're going through any of this, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to talk with you. We feel like we've just been through a whole lot these past 3 years, and have a lot of information to share if you need it.
And you can always leave a comment on this video, or if you want to reach out through Instagram. I've got lots of people that I talk to through DMs on there. So our handle is JustinAlicia4 on Instagram. We would love to answer any questions and help however we can. Like I said, we are not medical professionals whatsoever, but we've been doing this for a while, and we would love to share some of our experience with you.
Thanks for watching. We will talk to you later.
Bye guys.
Run to mama.
Oh, don't you get me? Don't you get me? Oh, thank you.